All right. Hey guys, everyone, welcome to Tech Tuesday with Tek Stop. And we are on location. You're not going to want to miss this one. So we'll be right back with you. Don't miss it.
Welcome to Tek Stop's Tech Talk with your host, Niles Banghauser.
All right, welcome to Tech Tuesday, everyone. We're here at True Course Simulations. We've got some exciting stuff to show you. We're here with AJ.
Hi.
And we're going to take a look at what they're doing here in Prescott with technology and the cool things they're doing.
Awesome. Well, thanks. Welcome. You're here in our little shop here in downtown Prescott. We do virtual reality flight training and courseware to go with it. Our whole point is to try and reduce the time pilot needs in the real aircraft, burning real fuel, and train them the way they need to be trained without having to complicate it with different simulators and everything. So we're all in virtual reality. We've got our fighter right here, which we do for demonstrations as well as different military clients. We do all sorts of different training with them. And then we have our Cessna. This is kind of our bread and butter over here. This is at Embry-Riddle. This is at the Air Force Academy and different high schools around the country. And we do a full private pilot course all the way through 60 different lessons, all in VR. So we're very much about education. We're all educators, and we're all about aviation flight training.
That's so amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. You know, and that's what I wanted to showcase today is what you guys are actually doing with tech, pushing it forward, really making it an asset for your business.
Yeah, we're very much a tech company, and that's why we're really thrilled to have Tek Stop be a partner, because we do tech day in and day out. We're working on computers and everything, and it's so nice to have you guys supporting us in the background, where we don't have to deal with the small little things. You've got us covered.
Yeah, and it's always great working with you guys. I have to say, it's just fun seeing you guys like take advantage of what we can do today.
Exactly.
So yeah,
you guys really are our force multiplier on that. We couldn't do it without you. And
appreciate that.
And that's what our technology is all about.
Yeah.
So
cool. And so yeah, and I understand where there's some other things you wanted to show us.
Yeah, I want to show you. This is our operational test and evaluation machine. So this is kind of where the magic happens. We've got Ray, who does all of our course development. Started this company many years ago. We've got Ken, who does all the operations. Feel free to show them on camera. This is Ray. This is Ken. And this is kind of the behind the scenes. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is our OT&E machine. This is where we develop all of our new missions. And we'll work on everything in VR. We're flying in the Maldives right now. So we fly different aircraft. We test everything out beforehand. We get all of our educational courseware tested out and everything. And then we go and fly it and make sure that everything's good to go. So that's what we do in here, and then I'll take you back out. We can go fly the real aircraft with the fighter, the Cessna, and all of that. So this is our fighter demo. This is what we take to shows. So we took this to Oshkosh last year. We actually took that other one to Oshkosh the year before. We did over 750 rides between these different machines, and this year, because Top Gun Maverick came out, we actually decided we wanted to show what we could really do, and we developed two different missions. The initial practice mission in the desert, and then the final mission, which they filmed in Washington. We found some of our courseware, we use Alaska. We found it to be a lot better. So maybe we'll have somebody fly Maverick for you. I guess it'll be me, unless you want to.
Yeah, let's try it out.
There you go. Do it. So let me toss you in VR real quick.
Are the pedals active for this guy?
The pedals are active for that guy. All right, go ahead and put that over your eyes. I'll adjust everything else. All right, and keep that there. Cool. Are you in the aircraft?
Yep.
All right. It's going to give you a little bit of instruction, and then you'll be good to go fly.
Yeah, this is just the most amazing experience. If you haven't tried VR in general, definitely worth trying out.
Yeah, so we call these immersive trainers, and that's because when you put the VR headset on, you really feel like you're in the real aircraft. You might not notice, but he's actually moving just enough that in his inner ear, it feels like it's in the real aircraft. So when he does a roll or something like that, you'll feel it, and that really helps with VR sickness and making the flight training as real as possible. So in this mission, we made it pretty darn difficult, very similar to the movie. We had a 5% completion rate at Oshkosh. The next one's going to be really low, below the bridge on your left.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And then as he comes around a corner, you'll see him start to black out because he's pulling too many G's. Yep. Yep. There we go. All right, I'm going to pause you there. And we'll bring you out of the aircraft. Welcome back to Prescott, Arizona.
That's some fast travel there.
Yep. Going from Alaska all the way back to Prescott, just like that. So we do that at shows. We're going to be at the Buckeye Air Show here. We're probably going to be in Australia coming up here soon. We'll be at Oshkosh, of course, with our partners with AOPA. And then we'll go to a couple other shows throughout the year. And we take the fighter because we want to show how cool aviation is, how amazing it is to be in these sort of industries. And then at the Air Force Academy, they actually use one of these to show everybody that they can really be a part of aviation. So a lot of kids may not feel like being a fighter pilot is for them. At the Air Force Academy, they try and get all students, all cadets in to the program to show them that they could really be an aviator and have an impact in the United States Air Force. We work with other military groups as well. We build all sorts of different stuff, and we're always doing interesting stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now, on this show, we talk a lot about cybersecurity too. And so I do have a couple questions for you.
Yep.
Relying on technology this heavily, are there any challenges you've had to overcome with that?
Well, there's always challenges. Most of our stuff, because you are such a great partner, is more on the hardware side. When we get the software out there, it works, which is nice. And so our equipment is going through hundreds, and we actually have over 3,000 students flying our courseware at any one time. So that's really taking the beating, and that's where we get some of the hardware issues that you would see when you have thousands of students going through this.
Yeah. And constant changes.
But on the tech side, thanks to partners like you, we really don't have to worry too much about different issues. We try and make our stuff as bulletproof as possible. And because you help us, we don't have to deal with some of that cybersecurity side as much, because you guys are such great partners, and we can call you up anytime we need.
Yeah. No, that's great. And then I guess, if there was one piece of advice you could give other small businesses that are starting up, and what would it be?
Oh, that's a great question. We are a small team, a total of 9. So we have a couple of instructors at the Air Force Academy. We have different interns from Member Riddle, and then kind of the team you saw before. I would say that the biggest piece of advice is to find great partners. And that's what we've talked with you guys a lot about. We've struggled to find a good computer provider throughout the years, and we've worked over the years to really be the best we can possibly be. So when you find a great partner like you, or our metal provider, or our peripherals provider in Virtual Fly, or D-Box in our motion platform, you get those partners, you hold on to them because they are invaluable. And having a small business work with another small business, it really helps with community. Even though Virtual Fly and D-Box, Virtual Fly is in Spain, D-Box is in Canada. Our metal's built here. You provide us tech from here. We're growing that community here in Prescott, and we're growing that community in our vendors because we really want to work with the best of the best and expand small business.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Those good, solid vendor relationships are invaluable. So I'm glad you bring that up. It's definitely helped us and pulled our butt out of the fire a few times. So, yeah. Well, that's awesome. I would say anyone who's watching, definitely check out True Course's, information, check out their Facebook page. I mean, I see news articles and stuff from various magazines all the time.
Yep. Yeah, we're out in the industry. Our big part is finding partners as well. But we want our clients to be successful, and so we have clients returning all the time to buy more machines, work with us on different parts of the curriculum, and make their students successful. So our whole goal is aviation education, and we want more people to be aviators. And so our goal is to make that as accessible as possible.
Cool. And you guys do a lot of shows. Where might people see you next?
Yeah, so we're going to be at the Buckeye Air Show at the end of February. Come by and fly with us down in Phoenix. It's a great air show that AOPA helps put on. A lot of aircraft, they usually do the drag races as well, and we're usually there doing different flying sort of stuff. Actually, probably at the end of this, I'll show you our beta test. You can be one of the first ones to fly it for next year. We've got a red flag in Las Vegas where you go and intercept a bogey. And we'll be doing that for Buckeye, trying it out there. And then our biggest show is the biggest air show in the world, which is Oshkosh at the end of July. We'll be in the AOPA tent again, and you're welcome to stop by and fly with us. We're there all week from pretty much 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. every day. Awesome. We'll be at some other stuff. And then if you're here in Prescott and want to stop by, we'd be happy to have you fly anytime. We've always got something new. So we've got students who stop by and help us out with our quality assurance, fly the machine, and to make sure everything's good to go.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I would say, I mean, even if you're remotely interested in flight, this is something you got to try.
Yeah.
So, if you're at the air shows, make it a point to go see these guys. True course simulations, they're doing stuff I haven't seen in the industry yet.
Yeah, and we've got some exciting stuff to come. So check in with us in the next year. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We're working with partners like Pilot Institute, who's out of Prescott here, and other partners to really make this an impactful thing. So.
Oh, thank you.
What do you want to end with? One more flight?
Yeah. Let's give it a go. See if I can avoid crashing out.
Let me put you into our red flag. I'm going to give you the easy mission. Sorry.
Oh man.
But
you got demoted.
Yeah. Let's at least get you to fly over the Las Vegas Strip. You can go as fast as you want this.
Okay. That's one thing. You don't realize how fast you go until it's too late.
Yep, especially in this F-16, this thing moves. So let me unpause you. Yes. And so it's going to give you a little instruction. We're still working on the script and everything for this, but we've got 3 missions with this. I'm putting you in the intro mission, which will be a flight over the Las Vegas Strip, and you'll end up over the Hoover Dam. Yeah, if you want to push that throttle all the way forward. Again, the afterburner on this thing is pretty insane.
The Greek triangle.
And once she releases you, I'll have you do a barrel roll to just show them all of the motion we have in here. It looks real, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, not that you've ever sat in an F-16, but so can you do a barrel roll for us? There you go. Nice.
Oh, that is so awesome.
Yeah,
I've flown flight simulators a fair amount. 2D just on the computer. This really brings it to that next level of immersion.
Yeah, and I mean, anybody can go buy a VR headset. And I do recommend that for flight training. It is an excellent opportunity for you to be in the aircraft before you go. Where we bring it to the professional level, you're reading out, which is a new one for me. Where we bring it to the professional level is with the motion and then the courseware that a student can really go through and walk all the way through not knowing what a rudder is to doing their check ride and emergency procedures. So here you're going to fly over the Las Vegas Strip. I would recommend looking at the Bellagio and the fountain as you go over. Just don't hit any buildings.
Oop.
All right, the next one's way up there. Come on, bring it around. You got it. You got it.
And there we go.
There you are. All right. All unpause. Unpause here. Welcome back to Prescott.
Oh, that's fantastic. All right. Well, yeah, thank you again so much for your time. Anyone that's watching, if you're a business in the area that's taking advantage of technology, please reach out on our website, tekstopaz.com. We'd love to feature you on the show as well. Like I mentioned, check out TrueCourse at tcsims.com, and we'll see you next time.
Awesome. Thanks for stopping by.